That's a really long story, but I'll shorten it way up. So I was pregnant at 17. I didn't know who God was, and I didn't have. I had a what most people would call safe environment to be in, but it wasn't exactly the healthiest environment to be in. And so just really struggled in that process and really trying to make it on my own. And then later when I found the Lord very quickly spoke to me and said, "You have something to share." And so he called me, and I'm one of the founders of Place for Grace. And then I serve as the executive director of Place for Grace. Place for Grace is maternity housing. And so what we do is we work with young ladies who are single and pregnant who need safe housing. And so that could be for a variety of reasons. Maybe they're leaving domestic violence, maybe they're homeless, maybe for whatever reason, wherever they are just doesn't feel safe to them. And so we work with them to get them somewhere safe immediately. And then after that, we work with them to overcome the trauma that they've been through. We work on education with them, whether it's finishing up high school, whether they want to go to college or a trade school, whatever that is, we help them with that education as well. And then we also work with them on life skills. So learning how to care for a home, how to manage a home, budgeting, grocery shopping, laundry, pretty much anything that you need to do to be successful and really lead your family well. That's what we work on. And then, of course, the most important thing that we do is we work with them to really show them the love of Christ so that they not only know who he is, but they have the opportunity to experience his love and his grace while they're with us.
My favorite part of being involved with Place for Grace is I am so out of my wheelhouse. I am so underqualified, it's ridiculous. But the Lord has made it so obvious that I'm supposed to be here, and just confirmation after confirmation. And it is probably my favorite part is that I get to see him come through time and time again every day, where we don't have the means or we don't know how to work through something or how to help. He always provides a way. And I think my favorite thing is that I get to see him work all the time.
I think it's just seeing how other people are catching the vision and other people are really wanting to help moms and babies. There's such a huge need for it, and you don't expect it in Knox County because we kind of live in, it almost feels like a little bit of a sheltered environment, but it really is a huge need in Knox County. And so just seeing people touched by that and wanting to join God in what he's doing really touches me. So Flannel Fest is our annual fundraiser, and I think this year was number 6 for us. It was the highest attended Flannel Fest to date, and also the highest earning for money raised that we raised at Flannel Fest to date. We are well over $39,000 at this point, and it's continuing to grow. And that is huge for us. So we have a ways to go to get to our $150,000 goal. But we're well on our way there. It was also very beneficial because for the first time ever, we were able to share one of our mama's testimonies straight from her mouth. And that really had a huge impact on people learning exactly the impact that Place for Grace is having, even prior to adding residential services. And then, of course, at Flannel Fest, we announced that we are, in fact, adding residential services. We have hired house parents, and in fact, they're moved in, and we are ready to serve mamas in our home here in Knox County.
Oh my gosh, okay. Yeah, I would say the most difficult part of getting Flannel Fest together was just the lack of manpower, maybe I would say. It was just, there's just so much to do and only a few of us to do it, and it was like putting together a wedding. Like everybody's prepping for this, and like this is what we've been planning for all year, and we're doing all these steps to get to this one big thing. And then when you go walk into that night and you see everybody there, and it's like, it was almost like a high of like, everybody's here. We're all in here because we have a heart for this ministry and for moms and babies in need and wanting to love people well. And just seeing everybody gather together with that same heart in mind was just such a blessing. And just having fun with everyone with the games and everything and the prizes is always just the cherry on top. MVNU invited us to go to the Community Engagement Learning Fair, and we got to meet a bunch of the students that were involved with this one vocational class, and each student is required to give 15 hours of their semester in volunteer work within the community, and several students reached out and said they wanted to work with us, and we got the privilege of getting to know them, seeing their hearts, having them come into the store, come into the office, or helping at Plano Fest. They've all been involved in a lot of ways and helping with getting that all together and helping us sort here and organize, and it's been such a help. It was so needed, and it's been a giant blessing. So we're excited for that relationship with the NAS.
For me, the ministry is very deeply personal because I know what some of these mamas are going through, and I've lived it. And I believe that's what we're supposed to do as Christians. We're supposed to share the pain in our life so that it helps others get through that pain and find Christ as well.